Welcome back here to the pregame show here on Jeff's live stream. Joining me now is the head coach for the Laconia Lady Spartans volleyball team, Coach Caitlin Weiss. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
We're excited about it, having an opportunity to cover your girls, as I talked about when we were in the preseason interviews. So we get to see them now here in person. But first of all, let's talk about the construction.
It's been a difficult summer, but our athletic director told us like this next couple years are going to be flexibility for our coaches. We didn't get to really
kids were probably just born.
Welcome to the pit here in Laconia as we get ready here for the first contest in the flyweight conference here between the WLA Vikings and the Laconia Spartans. I'm really looking forward to a great match here. Laconia graduated one person. Now, that one person is an incredible player in Callista Vandenberg, and she has moved on, but they've had incredible seniors. They're juniors who are now seniors who've played for all 3 years. And last year's team was 32-0 going into the regional final, and they don't like to talk about it. They lost to St. Mary Springs there, so I hope that does not happen ever again. I just had an interview with Coach Caitlin Weiss. We'll hear from a couple of our sponsors. I don't have many here, but we'll hear from our sponsors, and then we'll listen to Coach Caitlin Weiss. You listen to Jeff Sauer here with Cam Hatcher and Justin Schwartzmiller. And on the portable unit today, joining us is Jamison Cook. Really appreciate Jamison coming over. You can see here that pregame is sponsored by PT Tire and Service out of Brandon. And we'll get some more information about them up here as well. We'll be back.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications. Loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction.
Welcome back here to the pregame show here on Jeff's live stream. Joining me now is the head coach for the Laconia Lady Spartans volleyball team, Coach.
Thank you for coming.
We're excited about it, having an opportunity to cover your girls, as I talked about when we were in the preseason interviews. So we get to see them now here in person. But first of all, let's talk about the construction.
It's been a difficult summer, but our athletic director told us like this next couple years are going to be flexibility for our coaches. We didn't get to really practice in our pit at all over summer. We did all of our open gyms over at another school. And then it's just been kind of, you never know what's going to work because of the construction. But,
Sure.
It's all going to be worth it in 2 years, and I'm really excited to see the new facilities.
So let's talk a little bit about your team. So far, you're 1-0. We talked about that on the preseason interview, too. So just talk a little bit about how your girls have gelled so far.
It's a great group of kids, like I said before. They've been playing together for so long. Most of them have been on varsity since they were sophomores, so they have a lot of chemistry built up going into their senior year. And I just am really excited for this season.
Talk to me a little bit about some of your players specifically that you're excited to see.
I've been really impressed with Finley Morgan. She came in as a freshman and she was doing half JV and half on varsity, and she played a lot of outside. And then we lost Callista last year, and that's some big shoes to fill. And we were like, oh, let's just see what she looks like in the middle. You know, she's super athletic. And during open gyms, we were like, hey, just try this out. And after one open gym, I looked at the coaches like, I think we found our middle. And we weren't sure how she felt about it, but she's killing a player. Like, she can hit some shots, and her athleticism really shines. And my assistant coach, who's been part of the program since, early 2000, I don't know, when I was in high school,
sure.
So 2004-ish.
Not that long ago.
He talked about, like, he's been playing forever, and he struggles to block her because she's so hard to read as a hitter, so that's exciting. And then, like I said, I just have so many guns in the front row. You have Addie McCulley, Tierney Madigan, Peyton Morgan, Ava Engel. Like, we're just solid in the front row. And my passers, like, that was a struggle for us last year, and they're really honing in on their skills and have really just keep improving. And they're really stepping into that role of, like, we got to be better. We have the offense. Now we have to be able to pick up a ball on defense and be able to run our offense to really go far this year. So it's going good. I'm excited to get into the swing of things.
First Flyway Conference WLA. So talk to me a little bit about the team that you're going to be facing today.
Like you said, we're playing WLA. They're usually a top team. They have, or like tape-wise yet, but they lost a lot of players. Last year they had Dins out there and so many offensive threats, so I don't know who they got to fill those roles, but hopefully we'll be able to, utilize their lack of experience and really hone in on our senior leadership.
Well, this is really the revenge tour, and you don't have to make any more comments about it. I did, because we did talk about that, so I'm excited to see how things get rolling here with your Lady Spartans. Anything else you'd like to add about your team so far, or the community, or any of your coaches?
Just thankful for the community. Like, they're always here to back us up. I had some friends at work. I don't teach here. I teach in a different district.
I saw your email address. I didn't comment, because that's where I graduated from.
See, it's okay then.
Yeah, right.
And they were talking about coming to the game tonight, and they're like, they kind of asked me, like, what is the crowd like? And then one of them is like, it's Laconia. Like, they're here for volleyball, and their community shows up for everything. So I'm thankful for that. And like I said in my preseason interview, the coaches that I have working with me are absolutely phenomenal. They coached me, and I can't say it enough. I could not do this job without Nort and Troy. Like, I've been playing since I was in 4th grade. I played college volleyball. I went to state twice with this program at Laconia. But the amount of knowledge that they bring to the court, like, I couldn't do it without them. They are truly the brains of this program. I'm just here to say what they say.
Well, good luck so far tonight, especially. And again, I'm looking forward to see what your ladies are going to be able to produce. I know that, again, they've been phenomenal, and I know what their goals are, and I can't wait to see them be able to achieve them. So thank you for joining us here on the show.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
All right. This has been Coach Caitlin Weiss here with the Laconia Lady Spartans here on the pregame show. We'll step aside. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's live stream.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as canopy, building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media.
Welcome back here to the pit. Whoops, got to turn down that echo. Yeah, there we go. From the ads. Joining me now again here is Cam Hatcher and Justin Schwartzmiller. So let's just talk a little bit about the Flyweight Conference again. It's pretty powerful. They always have been, and they've got some great stuff coming through right now. Justin, for a little while, you're familiar with it, so talk a little bit about what you know about these programs.
Yeah, I mean, WLA and Laconia, I mean, for volleyball and pretty much all of girls' sports have been a powerhouse as of recently for pretty much everything. I mean, WLA had a little bit of a down year in softball last year, but they've always had a really good volleyball program and really good girls basketball. Same with Laconia.
I was looking around the gym here at all the banners and stuff that they have up on the walls. There's quite a few volleyball ones, so you can tell that you know, I haven't been here in Wisconsin long, but what I have been here, you hear Laconia's name come up quite often, no matter the sport, and definitely expect to see some good volleyball here today. If warm-ups are any indication, we should be in for a good show.
Yeah, like just this, I mean, general area. I mean, I'm from the area. I played in the Flyweight Conference, and then for every sport, no matter what. I mean, when I was with Lamira, we always wanted to beat Laconia. That was one team we knew we had a shot at beating. And then when I went to Springs, we kind of were beating everybody, but Laconia was one that was always sticking with us in every sport, no matter what.
Yeah. So again, talked a little bit about it at the beginning of. I did a preseason interview with Coach Weiss, and I talked a little bit about here. 32-0. They were at the season last year going into the regional final. And who comes in? Flyweight Conference opponent Springs. Comes here and on their home court, St. Mary Springs in 5, hands them the only loss of the season. But because playoffs of the WIAA, you're done. You go home, have a seat. And it's, for some reason, I'm having a little issue with my camera. I'm not sure what's happening here with my power cord or what's the deal, but we'll see if we can get everything back up and running here shortly. I think you can probably still hear us, so hang on.
We talked about this earlier, actually, during softball season when it was Lamira, Mayville, and who was the other team? Was Laconia. They all were, you know, top 3 in the Flyweight Conference, and they got to play each other all the way through the regionals. I mean, they didn't even get to the Laconia came out into the sectional there, and they had to go through Lamira and Mayville. I mean, that's your two
that's
top.
Got to be tough.
Yeah, 3 top teams in the conference, and they had to play each other.
You on one hand, you like to see that because it deepens that rivalry, but at the same time, man, you expect when you get into that state tournament, you're going to see some other competition that you haven't played 2 and 3, 4 times already this season. And especially
like with the your local regional tournaments and stuff like that, it makes it difficult having to play conference teams 3 to 4 times a year. Like, I mean, when I was in high school, we lost to Waupun my junior year in the regional finals, and we beat them twice in the regular season. You can beat a team as many times as you want in the regular season, but it's tough to beat a team 3 or 4 times. At some point, somebody's going to figure something out.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm having some issues. You guys keep talking here. Actually, let's step aside. I got those quick 2 ads, and then we'll come back and see. This is the pregame show here, sponsored by PT Tire and Service in Brandon. Tire problems, give them a call over in Brandon at 920-346-TIRE. That's PT Tire and Service.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as canopy, building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction.
Welcome back here to the pit as we're getting ready here for the national anthem and the introduction of the teams. We'll step aside when we do the national anthem, but before we do so, I want to make sure that I give a shout out to the veterans. We have numerous veterans who are here that follow this team, and Mr. Ron is one of those who I really enjoy making sure that we let him know that we have appreciated his service, and every time at the end of the national anthem when I see him, I let him know. And I also want to pray quickly. Heavenly Father, please make sure that everybody stays safe here during this contest today. And we appreciate the opportunity to have these young student athletes get out there to be able to participate, and may they bring you glory with their actions today. Amen. Amen. So let's see if they're going to go through the national anthems here. So we will step aside. They can always go through the information about the conference. The flyweight conference, again, is loaded. We've talked about that. We're very excited about the opportunity to cover them numerous times here. Got another contest taking place as well right now over in Waupun. Waupun is taking on Winneconne in volleyball as well. So you can always jump over on Radio Plus. That's one of the stations that we also work closely with. So we're going to step aside here with the national anthem. We do this because I don't want to make these disrespectful. So we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Cam Hatcher, and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Radio.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as canopy, building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction.
Welcome back here to the pit in Laconia. I'm going to go through the starting lineups. When we looks like we'll most likely start with WLA, we'll send that over to Cam with those. I know he's got them written down right away.
We've got number 4, Addie Supernand. Number 5.
Yeah, I don't have that slide ready, so thanks for covering this here. So let's get that portable unit that we got rolling. Go ahead.
Number 6, Haley Wolf is the libero. Number 7, Samantha Unger. Number 8, Maddie Schweffel. Number 12, Anna Trewin. And number 13, Jenna Petrowitz. Rounds out the starting 6 for WLA. And over to Laconia, we've got number 2, Palin
Klotsky, yep.
Klotsky.
Yeah, we'll wait until they bring them up here. So they just introduced the libero for the WLA Vikings. So we'll have Jamison quickly jump over to the other side so we can get a hold of the Laconia team. You can zoom in. Go ahead, stand up. You can walk right out there, Jamison. That's fine. So number 2, Palin Klotsky is a senior. Number 3 is Eva Engel. She is also a senior. Number 4, Emma Bone, a senior. And it's going to be number 9, Finley Morgan, who's the middle hitter, number 10. That's the one coach is wondering to see how things are going to turn out as she's replacing Callista Vandenberg. It is the middle hitter. Number 8, Peyton Morgan. I'm sorry, I jumped over Peyton. She is a senior. Number 12, Addison McCauley, and then the libero, or the libero, or the L, The defensive specialist will be Aubrey Leonard. I don't know about you guys, but Jamison, you remember you are still on, so you can't move the portable until we make sure that we're off, okay? I don't know about you. I'm excited to see this.
I'm excited. It's going to be a good game. I don't know a lot about either one of these teams. It'll be the first time watching Laconia volleyball, but like I said, if warm-ups was any indication, we should be in for a good game.
I would agree.
A lot of big hitters out there on both sides. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
So it looks like to me that Laconia must be serving to get things started out. It looks like that's going to be number 15, Aubrey. Oh, maybe not. We'll see who the...
So WLA is going to kick it off.
Are they? Oh, yeah, the ball's over on this side. You're right. Thank you. Number 7 is going to lead things off here for the Vikings. That's going to be Samantha Unger. I'm going to try and actually do something with a score sheet once here. We'll see if I can get something right. So Unger is going to be in on the serve.
Madigan. Tierney Madigan.
Number 7 over for WLA.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at Laconia's. My bad.
That's all right.
Flipped it over.
Here's the serve. Picked up right away, right to the set, right in the middle. Swinging and hard. Swing point to number 7 for Laconia, Tierney Madigan. So you were right. She was going to get the first point.
Foreshadowing. I was calling it
That's
out.
right. Gets the kill. First serve here. I didn't see who was serving that. It looked like that was number 12 for Laconia. That's going to be Addison McCauley. Nice job shot there with Justin on the zoom. Back out on the serve. Into the net. And it's going to be a turnover, or a side out, my apologies. 2-1. And serving now is going to be number 4 for WLA.
Addie Supernan back to serve.
Supernan with the serve. Put up into the air by Eva Engel. Outside hit. Handled by WLA. Free ball coming over into the center. Outside swing is Engel. Dug in the back by Supernan. WLA once again rolls one over. Overpass, but a good play there by number 2, Palin Klotsky, to read it. Setter picked up. She sets to the outside again. Little touch and a nice play there by Eva Engel. What'd you think of that?
Right spot. She saw that opening, directed it right to it. I don't know how WLA was not expecting that, but she saw that opening and took advantage of it.
Here's the serve this time. Handled. And gets right back at it, 3-2. So we heard Coach not talk much about it, but they've only had one game for Laconia, for the Lady Spartans. They played against Marquezan, and I did not see, I think WLA had 2 games, I think, underneath theirs. I was struggling with stuff here to get it ready. Good swing and gonna get does that count as a kill?
Yep.
I believe it does, right on the outside. That was that number 2. I think for Laconia, Palin Klotsky is the setter. So I'm not sure who took that out. That might have been Eva Engel on the outside. I don't have my instant replay quite set up here yet. And can't see what shot that Jamison's got going on down there for us. Free ball coming over. Set to the center, middle hit. And this time killing it is number 9, Finley Morgan. That's exactly the one the coach said. She's the only sophomore out on the court. I'm going to set up my instant replay quick because I know that it's not set up. So stay with us. You got in the lower left-hand corner, you can see the actual live action. Till I get the instant replay set up. I love having that out there. And WLA with a point. 5-3. I have a feeling, Justin, and you know what this is like as well, but I have a feeling that Laconia is going to have a target on their back.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be I mean, these two programs notoriously don't really like each other in a lot of sports. They do go back and forth a lot, so I think this will be actually a really good match tonight.
Little touch shot coming back over. WLA push out wide, and it's going to be a point. You went a little fast. Yep. I got the blur, but I was picking up some blur from the on-court cam. I don't know where Jamison is set up. I don't know if you can see him or not. Free ball coming back over. Into the net. Point, Laconia, 7-3. You can see that here on Werner Harmsen scoreboard. I just want to make sure that the antennas are, it might have enough interference. I may have to move that one here for a second. Free ball coming back. Swing from the outside. Good block by WLA on Palin Klotsky. Nope, I take that back. I did that twice to her now. That's number 12 that's swinging away, Addison McCauley. Little touch shot right there, dropped it over front row blockers. 8-3. Flyway action here at the pit. Oh, we're not going to have the pit here too much longer.
They certainly have a lot of construction going on.
Yeah, with the passing of the referendum, tried to get a touch shot. Klotsky with it. Comes to the outside, block. Swing right there by Addison McCauley again. One return by WLA. That's going to be number 12 for WLA, Annalise Trewin. Into the net, and a point to the Lady Spartans.
3 sets in a row there to McCauley. I think she might be a workhorse.
Yeah, again, I cannot. Callista Vandenberg was your workhorse last year. Here comes. It's going to be shanked off of the hands. Point. 10-3. Well, I attempted to score.
It didn't last long.
I got down the first 3 servers, the first 2 for Laconia. It looks like we got a timeout here. I'm gonna bring in some of our sponsors. I've got their logos here, so I'm gonna see if I can pop them in. I don't know why King Manufacturers isn't showing up, except for it might be buried behind the main. Let's just see what we got going here. This next session will be sponsored by King Manufacturing. President Warren Bailey over there. Again, they do some amazing stuff. You see their stuff all over. Any gas station that you're going to, the canopies, the steel canopies over them is typically, that's King Manufacturing that has made them. They have partnerships. They don't even call them customers. They're their partners with Quick Trip. And they've got actually travel all the way around the United States. Plus, they're becoming more popular in the Caribbean now. So thanks again to King Manufacturing for joining us here. That's a great shot there by Jamison. So we got something going on there with that transmitter that we're probably going to have to change it in between games because it doesn't like the motion. So we'll have to change out. Taking a look at the celebration there.
I think it would help if I move this out.
I'm going to try and move that away from there. Yeah, try and move it on this side, see if we can get rid of some of the interference that might be there. That's going to be rolled over, comes back to the back row. Side swinging. And a point, Laconia, 12-3. If you are on, I don't think it's fair to call it the revenge tour. Because it really isn't. I mean, they got beat by Springs. That's it. Nobody else gave them a run. So it's not really a revenge tour here, but it's a tour where they want to make sure that they're able to be successful. I didn't see what the call was. Did you see
Rotation.
anything? A rotational area. Where were we just broadcasting at?
Oakfield. We saw a lot of that with Lamira.
Lamira's have had rotational errors, and I'll tell you, I have no idea how many double hits that are called.
68 maybe?
I've never seen a game with that many double hits.
It was just crazy, yeah. I know I'm not doing great here on the camera work right now as well, so we'll see if we can pick things up here. You have a responsibility as well, and I also make sure that this comes out. You need to make sure that you're putting stuff into the chat. Thanks to the 10 computers who are logged in there, a couple of things that we ask. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you know when we're going to be on air broadcasting. And then it doesn't matter to us whether you're a WLA Viking fan or whether you're a Laconia Spartan fan, but the girls love to see people putting in the chat. They want to know who's out there watching, where they're watching from, who they're cheering for. You see a great play. If we do something, mispronounce something, please let us know. We're not perfect. We know that we can use some help. Shanked off the hands of the libero L. Just making sure I get them all covered. 16-4 for the Lady Spartans. And just like that, are we going to start to drop some frames, maybe? Gonna try and move this antenna out, see if that'll make a difference for Jamison. It might be the fact that I got a long cord. I don't know what it could. I mean, there's all kinds of factors that be causing this because we haven't had any issues with the portable before, but I don't recall actually running this wireless system with it, so could be that. But we like to have it. So I got it on there. We'll see what happens.
Timeout there by WLA. Try to stop the bleeding. 17-4.
Yeah, I haven't really seen the action. There's a great shot there coming in there by Jamison, getting into the huddle. You can get down a little bit so you can get the heads. I don't know if you can see your screen. There you go.
There you go. They won't bite you. Go ahead and get in there.
Well, they might bite you, but that's okay.
That's why
you have insurance.
That's why he signed up.
Yeah, as long as you're not the Oakfield coach who wasn't too happy to be on camera.
Yeah, so what did we do? We doubled it.
Yep. She was like, is there a camera I'm supposed to look at? Yep, right here. Oh, this guy.
Yeah, so I got to change out those that Wi-Fi. It works really well for the if it's a still shot, it's got a great shot for you. So that last segment there was sponsored by King Manufacturing. This section here will be sponsored by Werner Harmsen Furniture Store. Actually, all-purpose store over there. Stop in and say hi to Tyler and Spencer. Got their, was happy to have their advertisement made. Took me a long time to build those. I don't know why I said I could do it. Hit the antenna, I think is what they said, correct?
Yes.
I believe that's what the call was.
Let me see if that instant replay is now working. It is. I was going to change the time on this as well. See if we can get the instant replay over here as well for
I think we
sponsor.
Just had a WLA rotation error again.
No. Okay. Can't find the file, so let's see if we can find the file. And we're going to go back live.
Double hit there.
Double hit.
Hey, just as we mentioned it, it came into play.
Right on cue. Finley is on a roll. How many points is that now for her?
Are you asking if I'm taking stats? I tried.
You jinxed her.
Yep, go figure.
So one of the things we might be able to do, one of you guys might be able to go down and just see if we can grab one of the assistant coaches in between, and they might be able to give us some information if they're not in there talking. We also got the student section over here. Don't be afraid to get a shot of them as well, Jamison. We appreciate having them here. But at the end of this game, I'm going to have you come up, Jamison. We're going to change out the Wi-Fi transmitter. So just make sure that you head up here then.
Yeah, when they start getting close to 25, Jamison, just head up.
It won't take us long, hopefully. I'll have part of it done.
Good serve there by number 5, Mariska Keys. This team is just stacked. A lot of seniors.
For Laconia, yeah, they're just loaded.
And then, truthfully, you want to win a conference title, you need upperclassmen. You need that leadership.
And not a single junior.
No. So something's got to happen this year, you would think. To the outs or middle hit.
Able to control that power out of the middle there from number 7, Tierney Madigan. Drop the hammer, and WLA send it straight into the ceiling.
To the outside, swing by WLA. Quick setter out to the outside for Laconia. Just didn't get enough English on it, and it's going to go out. That was number 12, Addison McCauley. We talked about her before too, is that she definitely seems like she's probably,
quite possibly a primary target.
yeah, as she is the outside hitter. 22-6. Tried to drop that serve. She lays out to pick that one up off of the floor. Back into play. WLA tries to roll one, and it goes into the net. Not sure I'm happy about this set either. I don't know what I did with my good sets. We'll give it a shot. We'll see. On the wireless. Might be easier just moving forward to just be on the other side, Jamison, so we get as much facing this side here. So go on the other side of the bleachers and shoot this direction. Wasn't quite ready on that.
So go anywhere you want to on that side.
What's the X substitution or error or
No,
rotation?
It's 25-6.
Oh,
Ball game.
Yeah.
game over. So what was the issue?
They were going to keep playing the point, and the refs didn't realize it was 25-6.
All right, we're going to step aside here. We'll come back. Got 3 minutes on the changeover, so I got a couple of ads, and then we'll see if we can talk about what happened. I can't because I didn't see it. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Cam Hatcher, and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Jeff's Live.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as canopy, building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction.
Welcome back here to the pit in Laconia as we're having some Flyway Conference action opening up here, Flyway Volleyball, as the Laconia Lady Spartans are taking on
Should maybe try to sit up there by
they're trying to take on the WLA Vikings. Sorry here, we're trying to do too many things at one time. We're scrambling here because the construction kind of messed things up a little bit here for us, so we're trying to do a switch over here on our wireless setup. See if we got anything in the chat out there as we're working our way through here. I'm not sure that I like the setup of the screen or whatever the heck it is, but it's giving me a headache on that too. So didn't have good internet connection. I think that the wire got cut during the construction, or just turned off maybe. And then nothing so far in the chat. Uh-oh, that's not good. We must be doing a great job that there's nothing in the chat, which I know is not. This is probably so far, I just got to be, this is probably one of the most, I'm going to say unprofessional, but that's not really it. It's just not been the most organized broadcast,
Right.
let's put it that way.
Well, when you get here to set up and the internet's not working and you have to scramble, you make do with what you got. I think we're doing a good job.
Internet's not working, dropping frames. The wireless wasn't working like we'd like it to normally work. See, and right now it's actually not even booting, so I don't know if it's not plugged into the right cords or what this one in, so that would make it a challenge. And then I'm going to unplug this, and that's going to cause headaches with my switcher. That was also not plugged in. The wire, one of the nuts came loose on that, so it wasn't enjoying it. There we go. We got some shots there now with Jamison, and I don't have the pixelation, so good job there with that quick shot. And Justin's got a great shot right there on the server. Thanks for that shot, Justin. Down there with Jordan King. Great shot here by Cam on the main camera. That's going to be side out, 2-0. Laconia Lady Spartans. Let's see if we can actually get into this now and call this contest here.
I like the rotation they're starting off with here. Let Mariska keep going on a serving roll like she was finishing out that last game.
That one she pushed really deep. Mariska Keys swinging hard out there on the outside. Addison McCauley gets the kill. It's 3-0. You talked about that before, Cam, that it definitely looks like they're going to keep feeding that outside hitter until they can get a blocker into her.
Absolutely.
And stop her. And that hasn't happened yet. At least I have not recalled seeing a block pushed stopping her on the attack.
They've had a couple of touches, but she's either getting tooled or they're just unable to handle it altogether.
Well, that one should be a point to WLA for somebody. They put it on the wrong side there. Fixed quickly over there. Good work. Very impressed. Laconia's been in school for almost a month.
Seriously?
Yeah, because they had to start, because of the construction, they need to get out of the school for this summer. What a shot there by the middle hitter, Tierney Madigan.
So they'll be done in like April is what you're telling me.
I believe it's the first week in May, maybe the second.
Wow.
That's like when most colleges get out.
Yeah.
They're out the first week in May.
They needed
That's
the
crazy.
additional time, was my understanding. Good shot there. Thank you by Jamison down there. Rolls that one over. Dug out there by the libero for Laconia, Aubrey Leonard. And trying to get to the set to the outside. It's going to be a free ball, and it's not going to make it. It is now 5-1. Must be Camo, it looks like, over on the WLA side. But you know what? You're right. And I'm absolutely shocked that Laconia's student section is not jazzed up here. I mean,
They're sitting. They're not even standing.
good block that time as well outside. I believe that was Peyton Morgan who got blocked. It's number 8, yeah.
I'll tell you what, if this was Oakfield, Georgia Hoffman wouldn't have any of that.
Yeah, right, exactly. She was, well, but that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
This time coming back, making the swing and getting the point, I think, in the net. So it wasn't a kill. WLA was in the net trying to make the block. 6-1.
I didn't know they wore camo over at WLA.
Just can't see it, Justin.
I guess not.
Just can't see it.
Good pass there to the setter, but a block in front. Nice job there. Number 3 on the celebration, even Engel. And I had it on Jamison there, so I hope I had the shot. Justin's got the server. That's perfect. And then Cam has got the wide shot. That shanks off of the hands. Great serve that time by McCauley. And we'll get a timeout. I think we'll take it with them. We'll be back here in about 1 minute. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Cam Hatcher and Justin Schwartzmiller here on the main with Jamison on the portable.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as canopy, building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction.
Sure, it's really going to hurt this.
And we're back here to the pit. And finally, the seal's been broken on the chat, and that means now everybody can get in on there. So thanks, Mr. Weber, or Miss Weber, I believe it was. Go Laconia. So let's everybody else needs to get in there. Talk about how impressive these Laconia players are. Talk about how the student section just isn't very jazzed up on what they need to do. Off the shoulder, interesting return of serve to the outside, swinging off of the hands, off 2 sets of hands. And the kill goes to number 3, Eva Engel. Thanks again to the 8 computers that I can see logged in. I think there's more than that because my YouTube shifts, but we haven't dropped frames, but it just hasn't been the best of work. What a block set up in the front. You got Tierney Madigan and Peyton Morgan having a field day, and then on the outside you've got Eva Engel. And they are very precise with it. Their hands are in the perfect position. They're tight. You can't drive through it. They're over the top of the net so that the block goes right back over. Very impressed with what I saw there.
Textbook block, hands tight together.
Serve coming here from WLA. It's going to be number 11 on the serve, and they get a point, and it's now 10-2. As it was a good serve by Abigail Walta. A sophomore, must have rotated in. It's not one of the starters. Leonard pops it up into the center to Klotke, and a little touch shot. And this time, Engel just says, instead of powering it, I'll just take it right over the top, and gets the point. 11-3, Laconia.
Not what we expected at all.
Not at all. There's the serve. It's a good serve pass, but couldn't quite get the timing right. Leonard, a little bit of a back set as Morgan was able to get that one over the hands of WLA.
Slight miscommunication there, perhaps, on the libero in the other back row. Not deciding who was going to actually take that ball.
Having a hard time with that serve pass. Return of serve pass to the setter. Outside, this time had to be rolled over. Engel couldn't quite get in it. This one's going to be rolled over by WLA's number 12, Annalise Truin. And a point to WLA, 12-4. Laconia won game 1. I cannot remember what the score was. Was it 25-10? Does that sound right?
I don't think it was 10. I think it was less than that.
Another point here scored, 12-5 for WLA. Here comes the serve. Again, rolled over by Morgan. Off of the hands. Must have been a little bit tight to the net. It's number 7, Samantha Unger. A lot of juniors, you mentioned that before here for the WLA Vikings. Serving this time, hustling in, that's number 0, Josie Bassler. Just a sophomore, getting some playing time. Boy, they do a nice job. Just out, they're looking for the touch. They're gonna say no. They thought there was a touch over there by, I don't know who was calling it. I want to say that Finley Morgan was the one who thought that it was a touch. Middle set. Morgan gets the answer, dug out by the defensive specialist for WLA, wearing the white jersey, number 6, Haley Wolf. The center, and there, right on top of it and getting the block was Eva Engel, reading that little on-2. We've talked about that before, Cam, about how we don't know, how does the setter know when to do that, and it seems like it's almost a point, but not that time. Eva Engel was right there in her face to get the block. That's going to be shanked off of the hands, can't get to it. And it's now 15-6. The Laconia Lady Spartans with a big lead here in game number 2. Opening up flyweight conference play. 25-6 was that first one. Yeah, thanks. So WLA should be celebrating.
say that they still got 6 right now.
16-6. Serving is Eva Engel. Dug up by WLA. Good set, but nobody there to take it in the middle. And they do a great job of setting stuff up. McCauley on the outside this time with Engel in the back row. Going to try and push it. That's going to go wide. 17-6. And let us know who you're cheering for, where you're watching from. This instant replay here brought to you by PT Tire and Service in Brandon. Any tire issues, any automotive issues whatsoever, reach out to PT Tire and Service in Brandon, 920-346-TIRE. PT Tire and Service in Brandon. Pam and Tony over there. I was reading a little bit of their history. I have a little bit of knowledge about them, but they started their business in 2004. Working out of it was a storage shed, a facility that they had rented a couple of the units. One of the walls was taken down, and he started with a couple of jacks and air compressor, a couple of tools that he had. He had worked for automotive service in Ripon for a long time. Did Tony there? Lost everything, but then. Was able to get some help and got a loan and was able to build his shop, and it really has expanded well here in Brandon. 17-6, or 17-7, sorry about that. A point by WLA. Good shot there, Justin, thank you. Number 7, Samantha Unger here on the serve for WLA. Waiting for the whistle, checking the rotation, it looks like is the down official. Here comes the serve. Put up into the air. It's going to be a free ball coming over. Back set over the hands, put up there by Leonard, pulled away from Kotke, block. Laconia reads, and a free ball coming back over to reset. That was a good setup there by WLA. Middle hitter off of the hands of the blocker. That looked like that was Morgan on this inside. And McCauley says, have a seat. Too much playing around. And she gets the kill with some authority.
Enough is enough.
It must be great to have that kind of confidence and that kind of power. I know, and we've talked about it. We know we've seen some of the great volleyball. Over in Oakfield, we saw some really good volleyball. CWC had several games where they started out well, but just weren't able to finish. Off of the hands, more with a big smile on her face. Now, I don't know how that's not a double contact. I don't know how that wasn't, but it wasn't, I guess. Nice dump shot there by Klotke. That's going to go out as diving for it was Unger, and it's now 19-7. Here comes the serve. Engel put up into the air. Free ball rolled over. Not free. I mean, it was just a roll shot. Couldn't get anything on it. Tierney Madigan can, as she gets up there and puts the ball away. Good shot down there by Jamison right there on the service line. Coach and Engel right in the same shot. Got to like that one. Here's the serve. WLA to the setter, tries to roll it over. Picked up there easily for Laconia, and in the center, Tierney Madigan elevated. And again, with power, drives that ball for another kill. Just wish that we would be able to attach to the iPads that coaches are using, either for huddle, I'm assuming, or something like that. I mean, that would be great.
Yeah, we'll keep up with those stats. Absolutely.
Yeah, it would be. Off of the hands, good block that time by WLA. I think that was number 5 who got in there, Brooklyn Dins. To the outside, McCauley again off of the hands, that time of number 8, Madeline Schweffel. Free ball out of bounds, and a point to WLA. I think it went into the camouflage. I'm not sure. I couldn't quite see. I'm blocked by the post. It wasn't because of the camouflage. Good shot again there from Jamison. Love the camera angles that we got going on here. Again, it does not happen without the gentlemen who've all jumped in and helped me out tremendously over the last several years. Well, the last two definitely here for Cam as he joined us from North Carolina, if you can't tell the accent. Here's the serve by Mariska Keys, another one of the seniors. Tried to get a cut shot that time, was in a Trewin and could not get it. Is it Trewin or Treywin?
Trewin.
Trewin. You got to correct me any time.
I didn't even hear you say her name until now.
Here comes the serve again by Keys. To get their quick rotation. This time it's going to be double hit.
We're still on only 2 of those today.
That's really good. Right.
Not even close to.
I think we had 2 in the first 3 hits.
Yeah.
At Oakfield. I mean, it was just, I'm not saying that they were wrong. I am not saying that at all. I'm just saying that it was like ridiculous. And that's going to be the game here for Laconia. The Lady Spartans take this one 25-8 as they're up 2 sets to none over the WLA Vikings. Opening up conference play here for the flyweight conference between the Lady Spartans and the Lady Vikings. We'll step aside here, hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Justin Schwartzmiller, Cam Hatcher, and Jamison Cook.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as canopy, building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction.
This up. Welcome back to the pit here in Laconia.
Another convincing set win there by Laconia. I think we all expected to see a lot closer game. That's what we were talking about during the break. You know, it's not that WLA is playing bad. Laconia is playing their game and seem to control it all the way around. Their communication's well. That first pass sets everything up. They're getting great sets. They're putting out some good shots, hitting through blockers, around blockers, roll shots. Setter and libero getting a nice dump in every once in a while to find a hole, drop it in there. Not many service errors on Laconia's part. You know, however you want to look at the game, I feel like they played a pretty tight game all the way around.
Yeah, I would think that Coach Weiss has got to be happy.
And I wouldn't even say that it's. I would never say perfection, but like they're limiting mistakes.
Right.
The mistakes they make have been very minimal, and you look at the rallies, or most of the points they get, 7 or 8 at a crack before WLA will get a point. It's at that point I mean, we saw that a couple times with in the Oakfield match where Lamira would struggle for a little while, but there was a lot of mistakes in that. This isn't mistakes. This is just good volleyball, being played by.
Absolutely is.
And the service errors in total, I mean, they have don't come near at all to what we saw on Tuesday night at all.
Oh, yeah. I think we've seen
errors.
1 or 2 in the net so far, maybe, from both teams.
Comparatively to however many we saw on Tuesday night.
Not a lot of errors, a couple of rotation errors on WLA's part, a couple of double hits for both teams in here, but nothing compared to the last game we were at.
Here comes the serve by Unger to start things out for WLA. And coming right back. Couldn't quite get the swing this time was Laconia, but into the net. And WLA's got the lead. And the power should go out right now so that we can have a fourth set.
Is this the major leagues back to the minors?
You know what? I heard Jameson talked about it too. At least WLA's fans, their student section, they're in it. They're not disappointed. Every time they get a point, they're happy. They're celebrating.
Down 2-0, and the students are still on their feet cheering. You got to love it.
Right, and that's what it's all about. We've talked about this every broadcast we go. Why do we do this? Oh, because we're going to get rich. No. In fact, this isn't much of a moneymaker at all, but we love the high school sports.
Absolutely.
We love the purity of it. I still say this over and over. Do we wish that it was a 27-25, 27-25 every time? Sure. Makes great testing, makes for more excitement. But you know what? That hasn't changed the fact that these teams are out there battling and executing the best that they can.
Absolutely. Great exposure for these kids, especially those that are wanting to go play at the next level, and even those that aren't. You know, we all have family that is unable to travel to games, friends that live in other places. It's awesome that we're able to give them this opportunity to get these games out there for more of you to see. Well, just the one that commented. Apparently nobody.
Well, they might be watching. They just don't want to cheer.
They have us on mute. They got tired of hearing me and Justin talk.
Maybe they're from the Laconia South cheering section.
I think we jinxed them, Cam.
Yep,
Service there.
4-2. Justin, that new headset that I had, any idea what I did with that?
I put it back
in my
here.
backpack?
Yeah, in this bag. It's in here.
Oh, thank you. I want to test it. Who's going to do the on-court interviews?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know enough about volleyball to ask questions about
Thanks,
volleyball.
Cam.
If I can go get Jameson to snag a picture of the books to maybe have some stats to ask questions.
Yeah.
Or it's always good to throw out I noticed you had this many kills.
Thank you.
How are you seeing the ball on the floor so well tonight?
Right. Well, we also are always looking for input too on who we should interview. And I know we're making some huge assumptions here right now that
12 computers out here in YouTube land. Who should we interview after the game? Who would you like to see us talk to?
Yeah, put that into the YouTube chat. Let us know who your favorite player is, who you're watching. I had a different scene that I wanted to take a look at. There's a swing again by Eva Engel. 6-2 for Laconia. Aubrey Leonard on the serve. We've seen these girls play several times, and I'm surprised that I actually can recognize some of them by face, because that doesn't usually happen well. What a swing out there by Peyton Morgan. Nicely. The serve, I know I heard the oohs and ahs on the serve, so I don't know necessarily how powerful that was, but it must have generated a response.
Quite the reaction.
Yeah, exactly. It generated the response from the crowd. Aubrey Leonard again with the serve. Deep. Trades off with her counterpart. Swing. Digs that one out as a defensive specialist. Pulled back in by Morgan. Engel with a little tip shot, but a great recovery by WLA. This is a pretty exciting point outside. This time Engel finds the gap and finishes with a huge swing and gets the point on the PT Tire and Service instant replay.
Aubrey is really working.
If I can, I don't know, I'm halfway in between. That's why I didn't like it. There we got Jameson on the shot. He's on the opposite side. There's Justin, perfect. WLA takes a swing. Leonard right to the setter. Keys. Engel couldn't quite get the power on it, rolled it over. Popped up into the air. Nice job there by Keys. Free ball coming over. WLA tight set, but was able to pull that back nicely by number 5, the setter, Brooklyn Dins. And a point finished there by the Lady Spartans.
10-2, Spartans up.
I feel like Engel's been serving for a while.
Yeah.
She has.
I think we're just going to try a cam. We'll see if we can get this headset set up. Jameson, did you hear us earlier? If you can remember to see if you can head over to this scorebook.
The lady that's got the scorebook sitting in her lap, just go up and say, hey, we're broadcasting. Can I get a picture of the scorebook for post-game interviews? And she says, no, grab it and run.
We're on air.
Just kidding.
Don't give out our secrets. 11-3 here from the pit.
Wish I understand how to really, do stats for this.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yeah, I feel like it's not. It's a yes and no thing.
I just really hope my wife's not at home listening. She would be so disappointed right now.
Well, yeah. I'm disappointed and I'm listening. Here comes the serve. WLA 11-4 in the middle. Hello. Curious how Finley Morgan feels about being. Yeah, I like that. Good comment in there.
Very good. Great question.
I think that's something
we can catch up with her after the game and see.
Yeah, we did. I talked a little bit to Coach off air, and I said, should you win, we come down to interview. We'll grab a couple of the girls, and then we'll get Coach on the end. And I even said the same thing. I said I'd be interested to see how Finley Morgan felt, and let's see how she was able to try and finish that one there, especially as a middle hitter. Good block. The roof's going to go up. That's going to go to Eva Engel. But right next to her was exactly who we were talking about. And into the net. But now we talk about these two. You can't give away points. You had a run going a little bit here, right? 17-9.
Yeah, especially with trying to fight down from behind, 2-0.
Yeah, just cannot do that to yourself. Serve in, trying to get it to the outside. Drilled it into the net as Eliza Walta for WLA, and they're going to take a timeout here. We'll stay right here, I think, right now and just talk a little bit about what's going on and see what else we might have possibly in the chat. And start to talk about who you think we should talk to. Justin, if you had a chance, take 3 players or so, who would you like to chat with?
I got to look at names here. I know you've been saying a lot of. I think Engel's got to be one.
Eva Engel's got to be one.
Engel, Finley, and take your pick after that.
I mean, Addison McCauley started out that first game. She had kill after kill after kill. Yeah, you're right. But to me, those are the names that we have seen so far get things rolling.
Aubrey Leonard's done a really good job at the libero.
Yeah, I think
really
that, and serving as well. I think that's a fair one as
She's
well.
Been all over the place.
And Mariska Keys, who's in there, who's not one of the starters, but comes in as one of the seniors. She's also done a really good job as well. Serving right now is Mariska Keys. Here comes the serve. WLA pops it up, gets it, swing on the outside. Trying to get the kill with a big swing was Addison McCauley. Trying to get the answer is Walta. Back set, gets it over to Peyton Morgan. She takes a good cut shot at it and going to have a couple of mistakes there. Would have been 4 hits. One thing that's interesting to me, here comes the serve again. I don't know enough about it. I wonder if they're in the same situation as like hockey, Justin, where they only can play 24 games, and that counts. You can do a multi-duel counts as one of 24. I'm just wondering.
Are you saying you can play let's say they play 3 times and one's a non-conference game? Is that what you're trying to get at, or are you trying to say?
Well, no. This is they don't play WLA again.
Oh, really?
Until a conference tournament, right? And a lot of them are set up that way. So again, and yes, we know. So I can only talk about the Badgerland Hockey Conference. They do the same thing. I don't know if they do or not. I'm just saying that they could. But I'm wondering about enough of the rules. And that might be something I'll have to ask Coach Weiss off air. But she did talk about in her preseason interview also about that they've stepped up the level of competition that they're going to see because of that, taking that loss to Springs. She said that was just heartbreaking to her and to the girls. They just could not believe it. And they gave all the credit also. Springs just came after them, and they were making mistakes she said that they'd never make. And she said we need to step up the level of competition. Right on the line. And we got double digits here, 22-11 for the WLA Vikings. And you heard it. You can hear it from their student section and from the bench of the Vikings.
They definitely have kept up that energy the entire time. That'll bode well as the season progresses.
Yeah, I would think so. Popped up into the air. Ball coming over. And it's going to be off of the antenna. And that's going to be a point. Nice job there by the line judge, making that call and being very deliberate and making sure that everybody knew that one went over the antenna. Serve again by Samantha Unger. And a point. Lift. They're going to say Aubrey Leonard with a lift. You know, we've watched a couple of liberos, and I think I would probably play that same way. But geez, I don't like watching it.
Yeah.
That floor does not give.
Does not.
And there's no knee pads. Well, they do, but they don't really ever wear them on their knees either, which always surprised me. McCauley with a big swing hit the bottom of the Laconia Spartan pads.
Well, if they slide right, they're wearing their pads in the right spot.
Gotcha. Okay.
If they slide the way they're trained to.
I see. Which I don't know anything about. So I can't wait till you can convince Danielle to come here and join us on the broadcast. What a big swing there by Morgan, but dug out by number 6, Haley Wolf, the libero. Trying to finish it in the middle. That time was Tierney Madigan. Could not. Here comes the ball. Set, quick set and a pound. Out. Peyton Morgan does not think so.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner
I
Harms.
think I hit the ad.
Got to get our mobile cam down there on the floor so you can get that close-up shot.
Yeah, so we can see what's happening there. Here comes the serve. Again by Unger. Put up into the air. This time Morgan tries to get the lefty. Swinging over there on the right side. Oh, wow. 22-16. Who's taking the timeout now? Laconia. Great battle back here by WLA. We're going to step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Cam Hatcher, and Justin Schwartzmiller here on Jeff's live stream with, let's see what we got there for a shot quick in the WLA huddle. That's a good shot.
Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media.
Welcome back. What a great run here. Samantha Unger serving up a storm. We were just talking about that off camera. Here's the serve on that PT Tire and Service close-up cam.
She really does have such a low, hard serve. It's hard to handle.
They did that time. It goes off of the hands of Tierney Madigan. And WLA continues their run, 22-17. And the student section is going crazy over there for WLA.
This is definitely the volleyball match we expected to see. We're anticipating to see a lot closer battle between these two.
Pop to the center. Madigan tries to finish, could not get enough on it. WLA over in 2. Good read by Laconia. Tries to get to the outside. Cross court on that cut shot. Little touch shot. Good dig there by WLA, but a battle. That one's going to go over and out. Just carried. Just missed that corner. I think it did. I couldn't quite see. I was looking at the camera shot, but I think it just carried out, so we'll see. 23-17.
That was close.
I'm glad I wasn't there holding the flag. In the center, WLA with a block. Good job there by Tierney Madigan. Puts it back over. That was number 5, Brooklyn Dins. Haley Wolf was the libero. Got the hands on it by the block. Comes back over. And another dig by Madeline Schweffel. And a great point that time as Laconia was able to pull that out. But I'm telling you.
Tierney right there in the middle. One after another after another.
Yeah, exactly. 24-17. This is the final point potentially here. Let's see if Laconia can finish it out. And they cannot. Set was too close. And it's 24-18. Within 6. And the reason why we're excited about it, because this is the closest it's been. First set was 25-6. Second set, and you lose on a service error. Aye.
Not the way you want to finish.
Let's see if Jameson's got a decent shot. Not yet. Justin's got the net shot for us. Thank you. And that King Manufacturing sponsorship. Cam is going to go down there and see if he can get some interviews. Jameson was going to see if he could get in there and see if he could pick up something off the scorebook quickly so that Cam has something to go with. Let's hope that it is working. I didn't give it a test. Should be, though. And we're going to step aside real quick, and we'll see if we can get. Can you hear me at all? Very low, so you can turn up your volume right there. Cam, I still got you on the camera, Jameson. That's all right. See if we can get something. It's got a shot there of the Laconia ladies. We'll step aside. We'll hear from our 2 sponsor ads that I have, and we'll be back as soon as Cam can work his way down.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as canopy, building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. Come visit us today and discover the ease of your next home renovation. At Werner Harmsen, we offer a wide variety of furniture to suit any style and budget. Our selection includes sofas, chairs, tables, and more from classic to contemporary. Our pieces are crafted from high-quality materials. Looking for a statement piece or something more understated? We have something for everyone. The team at Werner Harmsen is here to help. Whether you're looking for design advice, product information, or support with your project, we're just a message away. Stop in and say hi at 116 East Main or call at 920-324-5091 or check us out on social media.
Actually, we got it up here. Welcome back here to the pit. Down on the floor, it is a pit. As they're trying to swamp around and try and find people. So we got Coach there as well. And we'll see if we can get some interviews.
You do them first? Or?
We'll let you go first.
Oh, great.
All right, and we're good here. So
Here, hold
go
it,
ahead.
Hold it real close.
Yep, there you go.
Real close.
Go ahead, Cam, whenever you're ready.
Cameron Hatcher here. Coach, can you have a more convincing win?
I mean, the third set, I don't know if it necessarily looked like that. We didn't really have the calls go the right way, but that shows their grit and they're fighting them that they're not going to lose and drop a set that they don't need to.
Absolutely. Now, what do you have after coming off a game like that, winning in such convincing fashion? What do you tell the girls?
Well, I told them that we can't have a third set like that. Like that was kind of our downfall to last season, and we just need to play hard. One thing that we need to come back to practice around work on is utilizing all of our hitters. We have such a force in our front row, and we just need to make sure we're using everybody and moving the ball around a little bit more.
Can you ask Cam ask Coach if she was happy with how her sophomore was able to perform out there today?
Were you happy with how your sophomore was able to perform today?
Yes, I wish we could have got her the ball a little bit more, but she swings all over, and you can't really predict where she's going. She can go swing both ways, and I think that she's a force up there.
Absolutely. You've got some really big hitters all across that front line. It's got to be a peace of mind to be able to go to the bench and have another senior step up and not skip a beat.
Yeah, not even seniors. Like, I could pull from my JV team. I have
Right.
5 kids that are on JV that also suit up for varsity, and all of those girls could step on the court, too. It's nice to have a very deep bench.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks, Coach Weiss.
Thank you, Coach Weiss. Who should we get first?
Looks like that's Eva, right? Or is that Finley?
Finley?
That's Finley, yeah.
Let's see. We evidently quite the following on YouTube. we want to know, what's it like being the big shot for volleyball and basketball this year?
It's super cool. All our programs here, we're like super big in athletics, and at all boys and girls, everyone tries so hard to do their very best.
You guys have had great programs. I mean, look around at the banners. You guys have had great programs in sports for quite some time. How do you feel that weight to uphold that legacy and help your team get up on the wall as well?
I think just for the younger kids, we started so young. It shows that it helps like everyone else to keep going for a few years.
All right.
She had to step in for Callista Vandenberg. Asked her what her thoughts were there as taking over as that middle hitter.
What are your thoughts as kind of taking over the role that Callista left last year, graduating? How do you feel are you able to fill her shoes any? How do you feel kind of taking over that role?
That's for sure a big role to fill. She's very good, but I'm trying my best, and I think that's all that matters.
You're doing a very good job.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. Who got next? Ava?
You have to go over there.
Ava, great game.
Thank you.
What's your biggest takeaway from a win like that?
I think one of the things that led to this win was right before at team dinner we saw the seedings come out. I think that really put a chip on our shoulder. I mean, not even being ranked.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It really put something to us.
Good.
Well,
good.
I'm glad that she saw it because I talked to Coach about that. She hadn't seen the rankings, and I said the same thing. Unbelievable that Laconia had absolutely no mention being in the rankings. I just can't believe it. So I'm glad to hear that Eva took that to heart.
I think Eva definitely did take that to heart. A little disrespect there to not be in the preseason rankings. That maybe they'll wake up now. Do you guys feel that was a little bit of a redemption after coming off such a disheartening loss to Springs to come in and really handle business against WLA?
Yeah, Springs is our biggest rival. I mean, we don't want to give any team an easy win. We want to go out, play our best, show Springs that we're coming back for them. This is our time. We're taking this one.
Ask her about her relationship with her setter, because it certainly seemed that she did a great job with Klotke setting her up to get some big swings.
Yeah, it wants to know about your relationship with your setter. You guys seem to be really in sync to get those sets timed perfectly to get some really big swings out there.
Yeah, right now we're running with two setters. We're switching it up, but both of them, I mean, we've been together forever. We're always together at school. It's great. I mean, it's so nice to know your setters, be so close to them. That's what's nice about a small school. You're so close. It helps so much, running stuff, being on the same page. It's just so nice.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, Ava. Thank you.
Thank you.
Addison McCauley.
Addison, we're not going to keep you long.
What?
Tell us about the game. What are your thoughts on the game tonight? We're not going to keep you too long, I promise.
Okay. I feel like we played very well in the first two sets, and sometimes we get down in the third set once we've won by a lot. But I feel like we persevered and got through that, and yeah, I feel like we did pretty well tonight.
Well, she came out super aggressive in that first set.
Yeah, you did. You came out super aggressive in that first set, and you held that up all night long. When you swing, you're really putting the power behind that ball. Are you looking to try to get around the blockers, or are you just power swing unless you know you've got that roll shot somewhere?
When the set is very good, I like to swing as hard as I can, but when the game is close, I like to see where the block is and usually play it safe just so that we can get the ball back.
Absolutely. Very smart play. Jeff, anything else?
No, I just, again, I want to know her thoughts about being disrespected in the rankings and what is her main goal that she's got going for this season.
Couple of things. Were you aware that you guys were not placed in the rankings preseason? How do you feel about that? Were you even aware?
I was not aware, but
okay. Nothing wrong with that. Coach wasn't either.
I feel like that's kind of sus because we did pretty well last season, even though our season ended pretty early on in the playoffs. But I feel like we did well. So,
absolutely.
But we can prove ourselves this season.
Sure. Sounds good. All right. Well, thank you. Great game. Congratulations. Jeff, back to you.
Yeah, great job down there, Cam, again. So thank you very much. And we got Eva sitting right here in front of us as well. Really great start, I thought, to this the season here for the Laconia Spartans, especially in this flyweight conference, as they did a fantastic job taking it to what's considered a typical rival with WLA. And you had said it before, Cam. We were expecting. Those are expensive mics, by the way.
I won't joke it.
Now you made me lose my train of thought here, but they came out, they started, they took care of business here in the pit, exactly what they needed to do. So it was a huge victory, I think, here for Laconia. 25-6, 25-8, but a good response in the third set, and you heard the girls talk about it. They've got to figure out a way to make sure that they're not going to be having that letdown like they did that ended their season last year. So let's hope that Laconia is not going to have that same situation. It kind of felt like it a little bit here, but they were able to overcome and get things rolling. So again, congratulations to Laconia Spartans. Jamison, thank you very much for being out on the floor and getting the camera shots. Justin, thank you very much for helping getting things set up here. Cam, thank you very much again for helping out with the camera and the setup and taking down and great interviews.
Jeff, thank you for giving these kids the opportunity to get this exposure and get these games out so a lot more people can watch them.
Yeah, it is so much fun. So thank you guys for following us and joining us, and we really appreciate it. Hey, take care. God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a court near us. That's Cam.